My nose is running. What's up, YouTubers? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm gonna tell you all about how I met my favorite YouTuber and why I did my makeup like her. So this look was inspired by Luster Lux. I got to meet her this weekend, and keep watching this video and you'll find out all the deets of the makeup and the meetup. The makeup and the meetup. Hey, that's funny. I mean, she didn't have a disco ball on her eyelids, but I was like, I gotta step it up a notch. I gotta step it up a notch. Like, she was so casually, like, awesome. Like, she was like, I just wore these eyelashes and this orange lipstick and I'm literally perfect. She was so perfect. She was so small. I felt like a giant next to her. And I'm like average height. I was like, hi. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Oh, it's so early. Oh, jeez. I'm alive. I'm alive. What's up, YouTube fam? Happy Monday. Is everybody alive? Did everybody survive Mardi Gras? I hope so. Jeez Louise. I wasn't gonna do eye drops today because I was like, but. Wow, that feels like a shower in my eyeball. Wow, that is still a lot of Kleenex on the floor, by the way. No judgment, okay? I know that you and I, there's no judgment here. I just know it. You guys are good friends. Let's prime the eyes, people. With a little primer potion in the color Eden. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. Should I zoom in? That's better. I'm gonna set that eye with a little China white. How was everyone's weekend? Mine was insane. So I got to meet her, you guys. I got to meet her. So I ended up being the first 100 people in line to meet Luster Lux, and I ended up meeting her. It was so crazy. Like, I don't even know how to even start. Basically, I got there at 7:30 a.m. It was freezing. It was 40 degrees outside, and I was wearing a dress because I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't check the weather before I decided to go stand outside. Yes, we were waiting outside because it was like an outside kind of mall. So yeah, I waited from 7:30 a.m. until 9, and then at 9 they made us stand up. We could no longer sit on the ground. So from 9 to 12 we stood up like sardines. Then at 12 we got wristbands, which means like you're gonna get to meet her. So at that moment I was like, we did it, because it was only the first 100 people in line, and I was probably like the 70th person in line. Like, I was pretty far back, even though I got there at 7:30. So we got the wristbands, and then she was like, mind you, me and my boyfriend had not eaten because we didn't anticipate that. We thought we were gonna get there at 7:30 and then be like, oh, there's not that many people here, like, let's go to Chick-fil-A, because there was Chick-fil-A like right next door, and then we'll come back. But we were like, no, we need to stay in line. So we stayed in line and we didn't eat until 12. And then once we got our wristbands at 12, they were like, okay, now you're allowed to leave the line. If you leave the line and you have a wristband, you come back, you still have to get at the end of the line. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna leave the line because I waited here to get this spot since 7:30. So my boyfriend went and got us Chick-fil-A, came back, we ate Chick-fil-A, and then at 1:30, Luster Lux / Katie got there, and it was like freaking insane. Like, everybody was screaming, everyone was so excited. I'll try and insert some clips. It was so crazy, and her husband John was there, otherwise known as John Ye. It was just insane, y'all. Like, it was so cool. It was just really, really official. Like, once we got there and like once the mall opened, so it was at La Cantera in San Antonio, and the mall was like, I guess, pretty strict about like having this event. Like, they didn't want people like laying all over the ground and stuff. So once the mall opened at 9 a.m. they wanted everybody to stand up in line and not take up too much room. So like, people who had brought lawn chairs and like blankets and stuff and were like sitting on the ground because they had been there obviously since 7 a.m. they had to stand up, and it was like, it was so crazy. It was so crazy. And like, once we started waiting, we were like, there's no going back now. Like, we've been waiting for like 30 minutes, but there's no going back now. So it was insane. Today I'm using a new product. Woo! I'm using the Dose of Colors little, what are these called? Duos. This is in the color Disco. Disco. So it has like a cream on the top, like the Such As, and then it has like the pigment, the glitter pigment on the bottom. So I'm just gonna put the cream on my eyelid with my finger. It's just like a nudie cream. I'm just gonna pat that onto my eyelid, all across my eyelid. Then I'm gonna go ahead and open the bottom part. Whoa, this glitter is so finely milled, it's insane. I'm just gonna use my other finger and I'm just gonna dab that on top of the shadow. Whoa. This totally is like a disco ball. I'm loving it. Yes! Slay my life. Slay my life. Okay, let me do this side. Okay, ladies. Let me go back in with that same brush that I did the crease, and I'm just gonna buff out the edges. There's a lot of fallout on this, bro. Like, my whole face has glitter on it now. I don't know how I feel about that. So back to meeting Katie. So after we waited at 12 and we got to eat lunch, they finally let us leave. So my boyfriend and I hadn't eaten lunch, or hadn't even eaten breakfast. We didn't even have water, because once they started the line at 9, so like from 7:30 to 9 it was like unofficial, like it was just like random people standing in a line, and then at 9 I guess like the event staff got there, like the people that were in charge, and they were like, all right, this is how it's gonna be. And they told us, they were like, you can't leave the line now, like once it's 9 you can't leave to go to the bathroom, you can't let people in, which was kind of nice because people were letting people like cut, like, oh, I waited here since 7 a.m. but like my friend, she didn't get here until 9. I'm like, well, what? Like, I counted specifically to know how many people behind you I was, or else I wouldn't have waited if I wasn't the first 100. You know what I mean? So, so at 9 they were like, yeah, no more of that. Like, you can't let anybody in line and you can't get out of line anymore. And they were like, if you have to go to the bathroom, we have to relieve you and give you a bathroom pass. And I was like, is this kindergarten? What the heck? So it got really strict, which made it feel really cool and official though. Like, it made it be like, I don't know, I felt like I was meeting like Elvis Presley or something. Like, they were like, nobody get out of line. So that's why we didn't eat or drink any food or water from 9 to 12, because that's whenever they were like, oh yeah, you can't get out of line. So after 12 we got to eat lunch. And so we ate lunch in line because I didn't want to lose my spot, because they were like, yeah, you can get out of line now, but like you have to get the back. I'm like, nah, son, just my luck. I'm going to get out of line and get at the back, and then Katie's going to get here and be like, oh, I can actually only do 50 because I'm so busy and my life is so great. So I was like, nah, I'm not getting out of line. Not that I think Katie would do that, because Katie was super nice and super humble and like so grateful that people came to meet her. But like, this was on Saturday and she was doing the Oscars on Sunday, and I was like, who knows, she could be like, oh, actually I can't do it anymore because I have to go to the Oscars. So like, nah son, I was not getting out of line. At 1:30 she like came around the corner, and I'm trying to insert that here. And everybody was like, and like, I was one of those people, I'm not gonna lie, and I feel like you guys were too close. And so everybody's freaking out, and she like got up to the front and like took a picture and like talked to each person in line. So I finally got to meet her at like 2:30, no, like 3 probably. She started at like 1:30, and I was still like 50th person in line, and I got a picture with her, which I'll insert here. And she was super sweet, and she told me she likes my eyeliner, and I was like, oh my god, you should subscribe to my channel. Nah. So it was so good. It was so worth it. It was crazy. There were crazy people in line. There were people fighting in line. There were crazy girls in line. There were people doing straight up like beat faces to death like in line because they got there at 7 a.m. It was so crazy. It was one of the most ridiculous things I've ever done, but like, me and my boyfriend had a really good time. Like, we thought it was so fun. It was crazy but fun. So yeah, that's what I did this weekend. Yo, I swatched these Dose of Colors lipsticks on my hand, and it's like still there. I did it last night, and I took a shower, and I washed my face and my hands, obviously. Like, what? That's insane, bruh. Also my face is a little red because I got a sunburn. Because well, for one, I wasn't anticipating waiting outside. I should have done my research because Lock and Terra Mall is like one of those malls that's outside. So obviously I was waiting outside. Yeah, my poor boyfriend's face looks like he spent like a week on a cruise or something. His face is so burnt. Yeah, and it was freezing when we first got there, which was really weird because I was like, oh, it's like not that cold outside. For some reason, once we got there, it was like really, really extra cold. Like, but that only lasted until the sun came up. And then once the sun came up, it started to warm up. I was wearing a dress. Like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be so cute. I was wearing like a t-shirt dress, and I was wearing like this little jacket. I was like, oh, I'm so cute. And Katie's gonna think I'm so cute. But I ended up putting on random sweatpants that I found in my car. This was whenever we were still allowed to leave the line. This was at like 8 a.m. I found these random sweatpants and I was like, I'm putting them on. So I was wearing a t-shirt dress, some sweatpants, and a cute little jacket for a while. And I was like, honestly, like, I'll meet Katie like this. Like, I don't even care. Like, it was so freaking cold. And then once the sun came up, it started to warm up. And then the line was like directly in the sunlight. And so then it started to get super hot. And that's when we got sunburned. And I was like, wow, we are really, really living through the elements to see Katie here. But like, it was totally worth it. She was so sweet. It was like really humble. Like, I did not expect her. If you follow her on like any of her social medias, like, she's exactly like that in real life, which was really refreshing and really cool because like somebody that you really like and really like admire for their work, like, you don't want them to be like a total jerk and be like, oh. So I was like, oh my gosh, she was so nice. Like, it was so cool. Also, she liked my picture on Instagram of us. I was like, do you want to check out my makeup channel? And like, also her husband was there and he was super nice. And like, if you're familiar with like her social media and stuff, like, she always talks about him. And like, he was like, it was exactly how it is like on her Snapchat. Like, she was like, John, they want a picture with you. Like, I don't know. Well, she was actually calling him Johnny because that's what she calls him for some reason. So it was such a cool experience. Like, when we first got there at 7:30, I like looked at my boyfriend and I was like, wait, it's 7:30 and they're not gonna hand out wristbands until 12. And I like, for a brief moment, I was like, ah. And then he was like, no, let's just wait. Like, that's the only reason we came to San Antonio, was like, so you could meet her. And he was like, he was super nice. Also, like, one of the only boyfriends that was there. But like, it was pretty fun. Like, we had these crazy like college girls in front of us who were like talking about their crazy lives. So it was pretty entertaining. They also gave us cookies. I got a free selfie stick with NYX on it. I was like, if you want to give me like some free makeup while I wait here, like, that'll make this a lot better. They didn't come through with that. I'm not telling you anything I'm doing to my face right now. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm doing pretty much the same stuff that I usually do, you know, just using some peachy blushes. Just trying to blend that into my contour. Let me highlight. Someone was talking about Gilded Honey the other day on the internet, not my friends. And I was like, wait, I haven't used Gilded Honey in like a hot second. So I'm gonna use a little Gilded Honey today. Should I spray my brush? I'm gonna spray my brush. I'm using a little bit of the Urban Decay De-Slick and Loreal Gilded Honey. This is, you've probably seen this before. Everybody uses this. Is it coming through? Yeah, it is. I look like a little piece of honey. So yeah. So while we're waiting in line, people came with like stuff to like give her and like signs, and like people made t-shirts and stuff. There was this one sign that said like John and Katie for President 2020, and I was like, wait, why didn't I bring a sign? I'm just gonna go ahead and pop on some mascara. Just gonna hit it on the tops and the bottoms today. Feeling like today's the bottom day. I am gonna wear Queen Bees because we all know that she loves Queen Bees. Well, gotta go find my eyelash glue. Brand it. So then we went to the river walk, and it was Mardi Gras, so that was really cool. People were throwing beads at the river walk, and we ate outside, and because at that point it wasn't freezing anymore. But it was such a fun experience. Like, if you really want to go and meet somebody, like, you're gonna have to put in the work, but it was totally worth it. Like, it was for sure worth it. Well, that bad boy didn't want to stick on. This has purple eyeliner from the meet and greet. Because of course I wore her favorite eyelashes. I was like, she's gonna know. I also wore her best friend's sunglasses. I was like, I have to. But this has purple eyeliner on it because I was wearing purple eyeliner. Yes, that's the eyeliner Katie said she liked. I was wearing NYX like colorful eyeliner that I bought at the store. Because I was like, I have to buy something at the store. I bought it the night before. She was like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Katie. I love your eyeliner. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. I'm so happy to meet you. You're so awesome. I love your Instagram. I love your YouTube. I didn't say all that. I didn't want to sound like a freak. Can someone please tell me why that eye is so much easier? Like, jeez. Just put a little black liner on top to cover up the purple eyeliner I had. Next, I'm gonna pop some lipstick on. I'm using the color Campfire. It's a Dose of Colors liquid lipstick, and it's the first time I've ever used it, so I'm excited. Ooh. Yes, orange. Give it to me, orange. This formula is like legit, bro. Yes, I love this lip color. Oh my gosh. All right. This is missing one little thing. I'm gonna go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just gonna use a shimmer color. Pop that right on that tear duct. It's a really light pink color, so it's not gonna detract from the disco ball on your lids. The actual disco ball. But I just need a little pop when I look to the front. All right. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my story time and my makeup tutorial combined into one. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Peace. 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 Poke. You owe me a coat.